comes along the inside. Aim of the game, Eskimo, and has got 4.5 lengths to track down, followed by Fortitude. Music Affairs on the stand side, followed in behind that by Ohiki Bay, then Set Me Free. They've got 450 to run. Dashing Scarlet still out there in front, being chased home by Lizzie Gray down the inside. They 3 lengths ahead of St. Angelique. Then comes Eskimo in. In behind that is Set Me Free, who starts to run on. But it's Dashing Scarlet with a good advantage now, coming down to the 200-metre marker. Jockey dropped the reins on the runner-up at this stage, Lizzie Gray, who tries to fight back, but it's Dashing Scarlet on the outside. Divine Grace is flying up. Divine Grace is coming to mow it down. Divine Grace has come home to win it from Dashing Scarlet. Third will go to Fortitude. Euphoria. Well, out of shot completely. You'll see that it is Dashing Scarlet. Jockey drops the reins on Lizzie Gray back in second at this stage. That was Francois Herald. And on the outside, you'll see now Divine Grace gets into the race, 150 out, comes from nowhere, and will mow this leader down, this Dashing Scarlet down, and win going away, Divine Grace. Keegan Latham is the winning rider, and they'll come home strongly for the Alexander stable. Well done to all of Pravin Chetty, Gary Alexander, Gerald Callell, Kirk Michael, and Mr. and Mrs. A.J. Callell. Divine Grace wins the 9th race here at Turffontein by as much as a length in the end. That shows you how much finishing oomph it had. Second to Dash, Gerald Callell on track. Well done to Mr. Callell. Part of the ownership of Divine Grace, co-owned by Messrs. Pravin Chetty, Gary Alexander, also part of the ownership. Mr. Callell, Mr. and Mrs. A.J. Callell, and Mr. Kirk Michael all own number 7 Divine Grace. Has mowed this favourite down. Number 12 will run second, Dashing Scarlet. The dividend in the pick 6 today, 32,932 Rand 90. 3-2.
Number 7, Divine Grace, comes from off the pace today. We haven't seen too many winners coming from off the pace, but under Keegan Latham, she puts her best foot forward for the Gary Alexander stable and comes through smartly, coming back to the shorter trip. And I think probably what helped you is they actually went a nice gallop.
Yes, definitely. No, obviously, we all had to beat that Dashing Scarlet for De Cox. You know, she's obviously a talented filly, but still young. And, you know, Gary said to me that she takes a bit of a hold. She's always had a good jaw, so she's always been sitting up there and just not finding her last little bit. But we dropped her in today. Didn't intend on being last, but we were there, and she settled lovely. And when I picked up in the straight, she actually gave me a hell of a kick, and she wasn't going away. Yeah,
she did. And I know, take nothing away from the runner-up. I think there's more to come from the Mike de Kock filly. I thought she had to do it the hard way up front, and she just kind of just tired that last bit.
Yes, I definitely think so. You know, I've sat in her back at home, and I think she's a very smart filly, and probably be competing in the feature races soon enough. But yeah, back to this filly. I'd just like to say thanks to Gary. Thanks to all the owners for letting me ride her, and I'd also like to give a mention to my dad. He's on course today, and he's my biggest fan, and this one's for him.
There we go. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Well done to Keegan Latham, Gary. Nice victory, and this filly has been consistent. You know, I thought the 1,400 metres with the sting out the ground should probably enjoy it today.
Oh, no, Julie, she's always tries very, very hard. She's got a bigger heart than what she looks. But what can I say? Keegan rode to instructions. She's a better filly when she's put to sleep, and she's got the cover. And, you know, from that wide draw, there was no option but to go into the back of the field. And she rallied well. She finished off very, very well.
She swishes her tail here and there.
That's woman. You never know what they're going to do in life.
Well, a very good win, and I think she'll go on from here as well, especially now we've had a bit of rain, and hopefully the track will stay like this for a while.
Oh, the grain's very, very good. Track managers have done a great job at Turffontein, and I mean, we've had a lot of racing on the South track, and it's still very good.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Julie.
Well done. Congratulations. Kay, are you coming to talk to me, representing the whole host of owners, and a nice partnership you guys have got?
Thanks very much. Congratulations to all the owners, to Keegan, to Gary, and especially to Sasha, now that she's out of hospital and back training the horses. Looks like they're doing well, so good luck to her too.
She definitely takes a lot of luck to the stable.
Luck, Tom.
Absolutely.
Definitely is.
Very nice win over here, and I think you guys are going to have a bit more fun with her.
Nice. From off the pace, very, very nice. And it was a hard race today. It was a very good race, yeah. Very well done.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Julie. Thanks.
Well done to Karen Khalil. And number 7, Divine Grace, has come through, the 4-year-old daughter of Mullins Bray, bred by Summerhill Stud, our champion breeders, for that 3rd career victory. Keegan Latham, the winning jockey, all owned by Pravin Chetty, Gerald Callell, Kirk Michael, great to have him back in the winners' enclosure, and Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Khalil. Congratulations to all the winning connections.